150,200. In a single day, that's the average number of times that your heart will beat. My name is Abby Childress, and today I will be explaining one of the many tests that is used to make certain your heart is functioning properly, the echocardiogram. An echocardiogram is a specialized ultrasound that creates an image of the heart. An ultrasound uses high frequencies to interpret depth of tissues. When sounds bounce off an object, the amount of time it takes for them to return to the ultrasound wand allows for the distance traveled to be measured and reported as depth. Echocardiograms have been a long time in the making. It all began in the 1700s when Leonardo Spallanzani began studying bats. He discovered that the movement of bats was correlated to the use of high-pitched noises. The bats were using a tool called echolocation. The discovery of echolocation became crucial in 1880 when the Curies discovered a way to emit ultrasonic waves. In 1915, the ultrasonic waves were utilized in the creation of sonar. In 1946, a French physiotherapist named André Denier came up with a theory of non-invasive imaging. Denier believed that the ultrasonic waves used in sonar and radar could be repurposed to see human organs without piercing the skin. The process would be very similar to scanning the water under a ship and searching for submarines. The individual that finally completed the creation of the echocardiogram was Inge Edler. He was looking to find a non-invasive method to determine mitral regurgitation, or a failure of one of the valves in the heart to close completely. All of these people contributed valuable concepts and ideas that evolved into the modern echocardiogram. After so much effort being put in to develop the echocardiogram, one begins to wonder if it was worth it. What's the point? Well, the uses are vast. The heart performs like 4 balloons that are connected by small tubes that only allow forward movement of contents. When one is squeezed, its contents should theoretically move into the next balloon. Echocardiograms are used to determine if this flow process is working correctly in the heart. They read ejection fractions, which make certain that the amount of blood held in the heart has a significant percentage moved out with each heartbeat. In the analogy of the balloon, it is making certain that the contraction of one balloon actually moves enough fluid into the next balloon. If not, it means that the heart would have to beat more times to circulate blood than if it was functioning properly, which adds strain to the heart's muscular structure. Echocardiograms give an idea of where the blood is flowing and whether or not it is flowing the wrong direction or at the wrong speed. They are vital in diagnosis and treatment of heart disease, narrowing of veins and arteries, and even heart attacks. As with any medical test, patients are often on edge when they hear an echocardiogram is necessary. Many patients have not been well informed on the reasons for an echocardiogram or for the results they may receive. Some of the results seem worse than they are, which can confuse and unnecessarily worry patients. For example, a healthy ejection fraction in patients without heart disease is anything greater than 55%. On a normal scale, 55% sounds like a bad result. However, that's nothing to be concerned about with an echocardiogram. The interventricular septum is measured as the thickness of tissue between the lower chambers of the heart. This can range from 6 to 11 millimeters in the normal range at the top of the septum and 6.6 to 16 millimeters at the bottom of the septum. Such a wide variance can concern patients that do not know what is normal. It is important to remember that echocardiograms provide much needed information to doctors and that they are painless, non-invasive, and safe.